And I'll leave you guys with one story to give you a little bit of an understanding of what is real tshuva. Okay, I'll give you an understanding of what, if you understand the story, then maybe you began your tshuva. If you don't understand the story, then you haven't begun your tshuva. I mentioned Rabbi Nisim Yagen a lot. Rabbi Nisim Yagen, Zecher Tzaddik Livracha, huge tzaddik, huge Talmid Chacham, huge, giant. On top of all of it, top of being a tzaddik, top of being a Talmid Chacham, he was the number one rabbi of Zikuy Rabim in the world when he was alive. Number one. There was nobody could challenge it. There are communities in New York, in Israel, in different places that he built. Not about like he helped this guy do tshuva, that guy do tshuva. There were communities. Like in New York, for example, when my parents live in Staten Island, there's a whole community in Willowbrook. The whole community he built. Everyone's religious, like frum, black and white, as you can get. He built the whole community. The whole community he built. Everyone's religious because of him. Amazing. Powerful speaker. Personally, I mean, I've been a professional speaker for many years. I've heard a lot of speakers. I appreciate speakers aside from Torah. I appreciate speakers. Personally, I think he's the best speaker of all time about any subject. He's amazing. On top of all that, he was a huge Kiruv personality. Now, I heard this story when I was in Phoenix from someone that was at this lecture. Someone that he saw this. So meaning this is coming firsthand. Not stuck, obviously, it's not coming from Rabbi Nisim again. It's coming from somebody that was there. He says, we went to a seminar. Listen to the story. The story could change your life. For this story, I think it was worth coming. We went to a seminar. Rabbi Nisim again, in a Shabbaton, in a hotel. Rabbi Nisim again was powerful. His speech, his words, everybody was really into it. And this was towards the end of his life. Misken, he died relatively young from cancer. And this is someone that's like mamash, like the Gdolei Ador, Rav Ovadia Yosef would call him a star. Rav Ovadia Yosef called him a star. All of the Gdolei Ador showed up at his funeral, crying, hysterical. Crying. Gdolei Ador most don't even, they don't know every single person does kiruv. They all showed up and cried at his funeral, just to show you. So he says at this Shabbaton, this was towards the end of his life, he was very, very sick. Very sick. So we have a headache, we don't want to go to Shiur Torah Bichlal. He was sick with cancer, dying, he had a Shabbaton. Just to give you an idea, Shabbaton is non-stop lectures. Non-stop. Morning, night, afternoon, in between the afternoon and the morning and the night and the everything. Everybody eats, you do lecture. I went to Phoenix from the minute I landed. We had a break for a few hours. Started talking and didn't stop from Friday night until Monday morning I got back on a plane. I think we did 9, 10, 11 lectures, whatever it was. Baruch Hashem, it's a lot of work, but a lot of good results. A lot of people doing tshuva, conversion, so on. So this guy tells me, we went to Shabbaton with Rabbi Nisim again. It's powerful. Everyone is pumped up, really excited, really getting closer to Hashem. Some people secular, some people religious. And then he says one day, one of the days, before he starts talking, we just see him, he's just sitting over there on his table, and everybody's gathered, the crowd sits, and it's waiting for him to start talking, to give one of the lectures. Minute passes, 2 minutes passes, and you see him looking, just looking, and you start seeing him cry. Hysterical crying. Rav Nisim again starts hysterical crying. He tells the crowd, pray for me, please. Pray for me. I'm going to meet my Maker soon. I'm going to meet Hashem soon. The crowd starts crying. The crowd is in shock. They say, most of us didn't even start doing tshuva yet. We kept this Shabbat, we're already thinking we're going to Gan Eden. This Siddiq Yesod Olam is glued to Hashem. I don't know how you can get more. Does Zikui Arabim when he has cancer. When he has cancer, he does Zikui Arabim. Does Kiruv when he has cancer. And he says, pray for me, because I'm going to meet Hashem soon. Because he's scared. Because he doesn't know how his judgment's going to be. Do you understand what this? Do you understand? This, I heard this, I get goosebumps. The guy's telling me, we all started crying. If he's worried about his judgment, one of us, he's worried about his judgment, well, we just start keeping Shabbat, we do tefillin, 5 minutes, the short version.
He's on a different level.
But do you understand what's going on here? Do you understand?
It never ends. You'll never be.
Once you know what it means to meet your Creator, then you start doing tshuva. Then when you start doing tshuva.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.